Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Ready when you are.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damascus murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Aqqa with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert des Sables must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Aqqa, known as Sibran. One in Damascus, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert des Sables is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
What would cause him to run like
that? Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand.
What did he tell him to run like that? What's he running from?
Use free running to escape from a fight when exposed.
It's the hero of Damascus. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahuddin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real world.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
What is that fool doing?
Finest wares in all the land.
Anything useful at the other merchants? Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I
You
say
want it? I've got
this is another. He's going to hurt someone. What would cause him to run like that?
I'll have your hand for that.
What's got into him?
Finest wares in all the land.
Don't, please! You've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice. Oh no, you haven't.
That won't happen here. You're a dead man. You'll never... You're mine!
I think I've seen everything.
What is that man thinking?
Welcome. I have everything. I have exactly what you need. For today only, I've decided to reduce prices on everything. There's more. Much more. What is see what I have to offer. Everything's new. Everything's perfectly priced.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! You've no reason to stand here, leave! Infidel! Die here! Don't get away from me!
You came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with you.
Going to cause trouble.
Why is he doing that?
Like what you see? Tired of never finding anything useful at the other merchant stalls? That won't happen here. You want it? I've got it.
Could I interest you in some of my wares?
You look like you need something. You'll find it here. I'm sure of it. That will cost you your life. What you see?
All I ask is
You
for
want
a
it?
few
I've got
coins.
it.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins.
Nice spot.
Get away from me! Come back here! Always! He's strong! He's firing! Get it! Take up arms against our enemy! Move! In whatever way you The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its You are not supposed to be here, Steve.
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Jubair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Jubair and get that letter.
I'm poor.
No! So go away!
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
رفض حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك رفض حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك
What have I done?
Your mind locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer. لست أنت حثالك.
Let go of me.
Altair, here. Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
What have I done?
لست أنت حثالك. لست أنت Leave now! I'll take you down! No! You must not trespass here. You cannot last forever! You can hide from me! The land! and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. Seems a tragedy, but I say...
Can't you spare something?
He seems to be in a rush. The English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake.
What's he doing that?
What's wrong with him?
I've decided to reduce prices on everything.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God.
You are not allowed to be here.
Made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering
It's forbidden
in their
for
wake.
you to be here.
They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must fight. Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It's a tragedy, but I say,
Where's Theo?
these were his friends. The shaitan is everywhere.
Please, be more careful.
He seems to be in a hurry.
Are you quite done?
Oh dear. What is he doing?
Yes, come. Let me show you everything I have. For today only, I've decided to reduce... You'll not find better items anywhere.
Something? I'm sure.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Please, sir, have any money.
God save him.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Money? No. You don't understand. I have nothing. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
He's going to hurt someone.
Could I interest you in some of my
friends? The shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. He's strong like Salah ad-Din. Take up arms against our enemies. in whatever way you can. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Richard takes Jaffa. There will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it there. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. Force him! Force the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. These crusade! Crusade for what? Ignorance! Violence! Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! The fires of war! Consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. Come on, come on! Come, people! War consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say, this is the result.
I am at your service.
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
The most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa Al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Come no further.
That's sure to leave a mark.
He better not cause any trouble.
What's got into it?
Where is he going?
He shouldn't be running like that.
You need something?
Where's Theo?
Go away.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed. My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No. You simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You'd do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city. Collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
No reason to stand here. You look familiar. God damn you! Leave me alone. Go away. Your presence annoys me. Infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. You've no reason to stand here, leave!
Won't anyone help me?
They reject him. It's forbidden for you to leave.
For centuries, we've quietly acquiesced.
Go away.
Agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women long since gone to dust. Why? Why do we believe absolute logic and evidence? We submit for no other reason than we are told our ancestors did the same.
Quickly!
God is on my side.
him! Go to death! He's attacking me! Somebody stop him!
Good people of Damascus, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous man. He runs from me. Yes, he runs from me as he does from the truth. Out of the way! Out of the way! You will not stop me! My message will be delivered! No, I will not be silenced. The people will know the truth. Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
God save us, peace. You will not Don't let him get away! Don't get away from me!
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one. ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubair and Sabrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes. To reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.